Welcome back, guys. Good morning here. It's April 12th. It's a Monday, and it's 9 a.m. We're back at it, ready to go. Unfortunately, today so far is looking worse than Friday. And if you guys were trading Friday, especially Friday pre-market, you know it was not very nice. Friday was actually my first red day of the month. Calendar. Zoom in here a little bit. Yeah, April, green. This day is mainly because of swing trades. We closed out, and then here's my first, Friday. We gave back pretty much 2 days of profit because Wednesday and Thursday were pretty slow as well. So wasn't really ideal, but at the same time, I probably should have not been trading. So, my own fault, I guess. WHLM popping off the lows, but right now on WHLM I can't trade, and it seems like several other people can't either. For example, I'm gonna have auto send on, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to buy here at 720. Opening transactions must be placed with a broker for this security to buy. So if you want to buy WHLM on TD Ameritrade, you have to call the broker. Oftentimes TD Ameritrade will do this if there's something shady going on with the stock. It's pretty rare. It happens like maybe 2-3 times a month. And we trade, I don't know, a lot of tickers. If you're new here, we trade, I don't know, anywhere probably around, I myself don't trade that many tickers. I'll probably trade, between 2 and 5 tickers a day. But, any one day, could be over 5 tickers that we're looking at. So the fact that it's only like maybe 3 a month isn't, or maybe even less than that, around 1 to 2 maybe a month, it's not that much. But yeah, so I'd be careful on WHLM. We actually got PBTS popping up here, kind of interesting. Chinese software application company, 8 million float, 134 million market cap. They have a catalyst here, strategic cooperation agreement with Hawaii. Or Huawei, sorry, I think I pronounced that wrong. So that's actually kind of interesting. Big resistance here at 4. That looks like it's actually crawling back above on. So this is actually looking good. Yeah, Life. For the last few weeks I haven't been streaming on Fridays. Appreciate that, David. So let's actually watch this one. This could be a good little trade opportunity here. I'm gonna watch it around 4. This could be another break though past the high here at 13. I've noticed when front side does run, it's quite aggressive, and then it stops very quickly. It just gets nasty very fast. Right now I'm red. I traded ears twice. One was a loss, the second was a win, but the win wasn't that great. Quite unfortunate because the win actually could have been really good if I held literally like another 60 seconds. But volume was going very light here, and at the time, it didn't really look like we were going to amount to too much. Although this pattern here is typically pretty bullish, the ticker was just performing so horribly that it shook me out right before the breakout. So that was a little bit annoying. Yeah, exactly, Life. I'm going to start trading again on Friday. I actually wanted to talk about that a little bit. I probably won't till about 2 weeks from now because next Friday I'm away. It's a bit of a travel day, and then this Friday, technically I could, maybe we will, but I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, taking Fridays off was quite nice. But I want to kind of stream again, full 5 days. I'm thinking, and then just randomly taking occasionally off, like, I don't know, maybe if there's a holiday, and then I'll take 2 days off around it and then make a full week long weekend or something like that. I think I'm going to start doing stuff like that a little bit more, as opposed to forcing Friday off, which sometimes is it was nice for the last few weeks, but sometimes I'm trading anyway, so who cares? I might as well stream too. But it was good to take some time off. No, we're not going to go into Corfu. PBTS. You can't enter Greece from Albania right now unless you're basically Greek. or a resident. Here at PBTS, guys, possible setup here near 9 EMA. Appreciate that, Nick. Being conservative here. PBTS is probably one of our best tickers at the moment. I wasn't the biggest fan of PBTS. I would have probably considered trading it in here. I was watching it, but I don't like trading tickers before they're proven to hold their highs. So I didn't touch it. Pullbacks have been really weak lately. So I'm trying to be very careful right now on pullbacks. I mean, there's a possibility for a light crack here for, so I'm not crazy about entering this move. A lot of shakeouts. I would say maybe 2% upside potential, 2% downside potential. I don't know. It's not really too crazy exciting, this one. Flying back to actually Berlin on the 24th of this month, which I'm very excited about. I'm very excited about for sure. $403, my crack here, watching this one. I know 8 right now. I was thinking we might be able to snag an entry on this one, but yeah, there's support coming in now. Better risk reward. FBIO? I'm not sure. I haven't looked at it. I don't see it on my scanner though. For day trading, doesn't really have enough action. For swing trading, I'm not sure. I usually don't swing trade biotechs. Nice big breakout there. $5 will definitely be acting as support. Oh boy, guys. Really, it's so unfortunate that we're in a bit of a lull, but you know, lulls last sometimes, I don't know, three weeks, 6 weeks. You know, it's been hot now consistently for like 2 months, and then maybe like halfway through March it was getting a little bit bad. So like 2.5 months it was good. Now, you know, we're probably coming on the fourth week of a bit of a lull. So I don't know, it could end any week, could end any day. Sorry for the yawning, I apologize that. There was nuclear power site that had a blackout, and it's looking like there's a little bit of blame right now going to Israel. Interesting to follow up on. St. Vincent, volcanic eruption going on. South Korean EV battery makers reach $1.8 billion deal to end trade dispute. Here it is again. So the blackout on the Iranian nuclear site seems to be some trending news today. Wall Street Journal has a little bit more news about it, which is kind of nice. Jack Ma's Ant Group bows to Beijing with company overhaul. PT's moving up again. Really quickly, I wanted to kind of talk about on Morning Brew here, something definitely worth watching. Coinbase is going to go public on Wednesday. That's really, really big news, guys. We definitely want to be following up on that. Ramadan begins today, so this is pretty big for everyone that's Muslim here, and just in general, it's good to know that, especially if you have any business partners or something like that that might be practicing Ramadan. Let's go through here anymore. On Saturday, all U.S. national parks will be free to enter. This is actually pretty cool. I wish it was state parks too, because in the Florida inlets, they always charge you when you want to go surfing or whatever. Rates are going up in general across the world, but in the United States, it's still it's plateauing, but hopefully with the increased vaccinations, which are really going fast, 36% of the population now has the first dose. That's really good. It's good to see that. Hopefully, the more that goes, the better. Ramadan 2021. Where's PT? Let's pull it up again. This one's popping right now. PT is a Chinese credit services company. 28 million float, 50 million market cap. I just had a bunch of pastas and I feel like I need to constantly blow my throat right now. I'm super full. This morning came out with news, Pintech to acquire Jishen-Tai, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, an expanding fully digitalized securities brokerage and wealth management platform. And then EAR's coming out with news here, 12 million float, 50 million market cap, Bermuda Biotech. The company recently announced it will provide a business update on its AM301 program for protection against airborne viruses and allergens on Tuesday, which, you know, is tomorrow, which, you know, I probably should have not been so aggressive on that kind of catalyst. It's a little bit ridiculous in terms of moving so much today. But long term, it's pretty nasty as well. But, you know, we were forming a nice little pattern here. I thought, you know, maybe we're going to get a little bit of a move, but we didn't. I did try to play really risk averse, but I don't know. Somehow this one wasn't working for me. Ramadan Abdul says starts in Saudi Arabia tomorrow, Tuesday. Okay. So it's a little different all over. Jacob. That's one way to put it. More than I can say, Brent. I got a few dishes back there brewing right now after we made some pasta for lunch. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I can't wait to be back in Berlin. We're gonna have a dishwasher. I'm gonna have my espresso machine. I don't know if you guys saw that espresso machine. When we're back in Berlin, I could show you guys a little walk around of the apartment. But I definitely miss it after 2 months now being gone. So PBTS is looking pretty interesting. I'm gonna keep an eye on this one. You know, if we can break back above 4.2 or so, I think we got some really nice upside potential on this one, 5.5 or so. This one probably has the best stats and also the nicest news, so let's keep an eye on it. This 375 zone is looking kind of interesting for PBTS. Some intraday support and resistance. Yeah, if yours breaks 6, or I would even say 5.5, that's going to be looking good for a run to 6. WKUY being called out. Close on big support. WKEY, you know, for a day trade really doesn't look interesting, but if you're discussing for a swing trade, actually could be kind of interesting because there's really big support down here. Maybe it's going to be a dead cat bounce. Went down 55%. Could be good. Might also continue selling off though. I don't know enough about this ticker to really comment on it, but technical, you know, definitely big support, but more downside potential as well. I don't know, maybe 1-to-1 risk reward at the moment. It really depends if it breaks. I'm gonna quickly put the shutter down a little bit more. So news is mellow. Pre-market is very mellow. Don't even have a ticker really over 40% for besides WHLM, which is not tradable on TD Ameritrade right now. VIX is up 4%. SPY pretty much neutral. Bitcoin up 4%. Pretty good day. Dow Jones new highs, SPX new highs. NASDAQ working on new highs. NASDAQ was a tough one because this is where most of our swing portfolio is lying in. And this is, we took, for probably 3 weeks or so, maybe 4 or 5 weeks, we've been in a bit of a slump, which totally makes sense. Some of the tickers even like 2 months or so. PBTS perfectly coming back down to the 375 zone that we were discussing earlier, and we just drew the line on. If we were open already, I'd probably be trading this one. I'm actually a little bit more interested in dip trading. I tend to do better dip trading markets like this. It's actually an interesting spot here at 72. Amen, Razak. sovereign hedge fund. I'll have to read about this later. I think I have an account here. One second. No, I don't. I thought I did. Maybe I was using a friend's account. I don't remember. I definitely used to have access there. Another 3 minutes before the market opens. I'm just kind of taking it calm and collected. I am red right now on the day, trading ears a few times, but you know, it's just a little bit slow right now, so there's not much to rush. Also, you know, buying dips on the backside sometimes is a bit more profitable on a slow market, or maybe even trading the range or something like that. But front side, you know, when it happens, sometimes it happens so quick and then it's over, and so like buying the first second pullback almost just doesn't work. For example, PBTS, big front side move, but you know, then sells off again here. Definitely some trading potential here, but I wasn't really expecting it, to be honest, after kind of this big sell-off action. I really apologize, VWAP. I really do have to stop that. Sorry, man. I actually got a coffee here waiting, but I'm going to drink the coffee at like 9:50. I don't want to drink it now. I got a tea right now, and it's literally called nighttime tea, which is quite nice, but probably not the best. Maybe that's why I'm yawning so much. My tea thing fell, or the side. I got to fix that. Anyway, I do apologize. I think the market open will give me a nice little jolt of natural caffeine. Ears popping back up here. Probably be watching ears out of the gate. And then we'll probably switch around a little bit. PBTS also quite interesting, but so far selling off quite a bit. Could be some good support around 3.5 or so. I got 2,000 shares ready to go on ears and PBTS. See if we can get a little bit more of a sell-off on both of them. Ears is starting to, you know, trend back to the upside though. All right, guys, good luck. Apologize. Here we go. Good luck, guys. Failed breakout there on ears, but it looks like there's some decent support here at 5.2, so I think it's still worth watching. PBTS, guys, looking for a nice red to green. Looks like didn't really sell off that much. It was kind of holding. Big flush on ears. Yeah, PBTS also flushed. Yeah, Michael, pretty much. Anyone catch that dip there on ears? Not too bad. I'm watching PBTS for a possible break of 3.5 and then maybe trading it on a dip, but I'm not sure. I think ears has most of the attention right now, so I'm keeping a close eye on it. Still watching PBTS. Our top two small caps at the moment. PBTS is kind of struggling here as well. It's, is it going to make a red to green or not? While ears is, shaky, very shaky. PBTS really needs to get back above 375, and I think it's definitely going to be in play, but right now it's still consolidating a little bit to the downside. I'm watching PBTS. PBTS went under 3.5 for a split second, then went right back above. Turned around, I think, at 48. I was thinking about maybe going long this one. I think we only went to 49 or so. It's not really amounting to much. Years selling off could be possible entry. Yeah, PBTS still struggling here. No entry yet. Years, possibly finding support. Small size, very small size on PBTS. Still watching ears though. Possible bigger size though. Let's see if we can get something. Full size PBTS. Yeah, there's a lot of selling pressure here on this one. I'm probably gonna have to close it. Just watching it a little bit longer. Long at 456. There's support at 37, but still a lot of selling momentum on this ticker. Making me pretty uncomfortable. Closing most of my size there. Taking a loss on this one. Not a big surprise. Usually you know pretty quickly when you're a loss is a loss. It's usually not too much of a guessing game. Close the rest of my size. PBTS, bit of a red trade there. Pretty decent size. Probably used too much size on that one. It is what it is. Just not seeing a lot of opportunity. It looks like I didn't close at the best spot either, which is a little bit of a chucks. Yeah, WHLM is doing, kind of okay. It did flush, but at the same time it's doing okay. I just can't trade it because of TOS error issues. PBTS, crawling back up here a little bit. Yeah, kind of missed that one. I guess my entry was just, tad bit too early, but it's you can't hold on to a losing trade. You know, that's how you set yourself up for failure. So I'll take a loss any day. I'm trading with a bigger size now, so it's, you know, it just feels a little bit stronger in my losses. Big sell-off so far here. Let's see if it breaks 5. I'm not really sure if it will. Possible entry. Long size. Ears. PBTS flushed again, so it was good that we closed out that one. Looking for that break back above 5. Just in case it's a flash, I'm going to put limit orders in place. Doesn't mean I really want to sell there. It's just, you know, just in case it goes very quick. Still a lot of downwards momentum here across the board. Question is, can we get that move back above 5? That's really what I'm waiting for. That's weak. Crazy how strong the selling momentum is here at the open. It's almost like unnatural. Years with a 12 million float. PBTS had low a day pretty much since the consolidation started. Ears has potential for a bounce here back above 5. I wouldn't rule it out. It's light. Selling momentum slowing down while the price is going down. So there's that. That's a good sign. There's definitely potential here for a bounce. So we got to break above 5, and then I would kind of like to see it, you know, go from there a little bit stronger. Could be a little bit of a shakeout here. No, it's still selling off. A little bit more size here. Looking for that pop. Nope, not getting it. I was thinking we were going to see a quick move actually back up, to be honest. Gotta try to manage my risk here. Last entry at 94 wasn't probably the best entry, but some momentum is slowing. Same with PBTS. Back to my original entry at 96. Now we're getting some action back here. It's not a lot. I'm still waiting for that break of 5. I think we're going to see a break of 5. Yeah, still getting chipped here. Nasty. Trying to cut my losses here a little bit. Out, years, another loss. That was like 4 losses. No, not 4. Down 720. Unfortunately, this week and last week are the weeks I'm trying to increase my size. Unfortunately, market-wise, it's probably the worst time to do that, which I understood, and it's why I've been taking base hits very quickly in the last few weeks. But right now it's just not. I don't know. It's not really working out. So I'm down 700 for the day. Very close to being stopped out here. So a lot of red trades. Unfortunately, it's just not that great. Yesterday or Friday, we had about a $500 red day. So, a little bit unfortunate here. But 10% of my average position size is what I'm stopped out for the day. So, average position size right now is about 11%. My average position size right now is about $10,000. So, don't want to reach 1,000. That's where we'd stop out. Looks like ears is having a little bit of a bounce. So, it's doing exactly what I thought. Unfortunately, I stopped out right at the lowest, almost the lowest point. Yeah, oh well. ATNF. ATNF actually had a pretty decent run up. Wasn't enough though. 948. Let's see if we start getting some reversals. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break and I will be right back. ATNF looks kind of interesting. Ears touched base here for a second and then flushed. I think it's got a little bit of disappointing because I could have maybe walked away with small base hit on this one. But yeah, it's just not really that great. 950 right now. A little bit. I try it, Razak. The problem with dip buying sometimes is like certain tickers, there's too many sellers, so they're not going to bounce. You have to be dip buying, you know, a ticker that has potential to go up because there's not that many sellers. And EARS and PBTS so far haven't really proven that. I would say EARS more so than anything because EARS, you know, has been holding its highs. This sell-off here is just a little bit unprecedented, unprecedentedly strong. But FBIO being called out again. What am I missing on FBIO? Next person that calls out FBIO, at least put a reason there. I'm not really sure what you guys are seeing on this ticker. It's being called out a lot lately. Yeah, Ramoli, I'm actually pretty happy about VIH. Finally, this ticker is moving in the right direction. My swing portfolio, it does benefit from VIH actually nicely, but my investment portfolio is way more aggressive on VIH than my swing portfolio. So I'm, you know, a day like today, I'm probably, you know, even if I get stopped out today, I'm down $1,000 in my swing trade portfolio. I mean, my investment portfolio, I think today is really what's doing all right. Nasty stuff. Everything's just selling off here. Nothing's really looking too great. A succulent meal. Yeah, Jonathan, that's right. Red days, we always splurge the most. So red days, you know, sometimes can be nice. Nobody really wants a red day though. I'll splurge on a green day, but red days, you know, I'm always like extra relaxed. Yeah, what I should have done on ears is probably take profits really quickly. I was really sure we were kind of going to get a move to like 5.2, 5.3, 5.4, 5.5. I don't know. But you got to watch out. You know, sometimes your biases can cost you, and that's, you know, that's exactly what happened here. Wow, another sell-off there. We have we got a kind of a strong low here at 7.4, so I'm not sure if we're gonna, how much lower we're gonna go. One, two, three, four, five pretty serious red candles in a row now. New minute now. Let's see what happens here at 78. Oh, already boost back up. This succulent's a bit of a weird one, huh? I'm not sure how I feel about it. Yeah, ears doing weird things. I don't know how I'm gonna go about it. PBTS is pretty much totally off my trade list here. We've traded XTNT in the past. Had quite an interesting open here, actually. Can't lie about that. It wasn't on my radar quick enough, unfortunately. Very light dollar volume. That's because it didn't really trade pre-market. Ears had a bigger move just now. Finally broke back above the 9 EMA. Wow, 4% move, not too bad. Yeah, man. Michael, I feel you. Although, I'm surprised the swings are down so much. I feel like swings are kind of okay. Yeah, well, okay, never mind. They're not great. Yeah, swings are all down. Didn't even really look at that so much. I was too happy about VIH. Yeah, Mark, at least, you know, if you haven't done anything, at least you're not red, right? Because, you know, I think it's very easy to be red today. Nice move there on ears, picking up some momentum. Yeah, the one time I don't dip trade it. Ears was a tricky one. I was having problems trading ears pre-market as well. Sometimes after a big move, it does consolidate a little bit. So I'm going to see if maybe an entry possibility on ears. Watching for a new move, maybe below 4.9. Watching ears, possible entry here at 40.87. New minute. Yeah, the bounces are always very weak on this one lately. Except that last one. That last bounce was actually quite okay. Definitely not trying to chase this one too much. Yeah, it looks like it's bouncing maybe. I don't know. ACY and the halts. I'm watching ears on my second screen. Yeah, ACY. Look at this thing, like a freaking rocket. Dang. Yeah, 20% getting halted there. Definitely has some upside potential for sure. Halted on circuit breaker. Yeah, that makes sense. What was the catalyst on this one? Yeah, 13, 12, roughly 12 here, 95 or so. Big resistance, definitely a spot to watch. I'm still watching ears, but I'm not trying to get aggressive yet. That big sell-off, I think, made too many people too weary, including myself. Look at PT. PT just doesn't stop selling off. Breakout on ears. Wow, that was impressive. Ears is pretty much the main ticker worth even looking at so far. So I guess that's why it's, doing something. Do I trade the front side aggressively? But take profits aggressively as well, I would say. Five-minute big time resistance here, guys. I think this is like a 5-minute dead cat bounce we might even be looking at. I'm not sure. I'm not trading it here though. New minute and 15 seconds. Good continuation there for years. I gotta say, I've been kind of on the wrong side of this ticker many times. I think it's pulling back and it flushes. I think it's here, pulling back, and I'm like, it's gonna flush and it goes up. Here, I think it's gonna bounce, but it doesn't. So I'm just cutting my losses again and again. I haven't really had a big loser percentage-wise, but I'm using bigger size, and that's kind of biting me in the butt a little bit here, taking the losses over and over again. So that's kind of my biggest problem probably. Today is not being able to pivot probably quick enough. There's a little bit of the flush I was worried about. I got 30 seconds in this move. Yeah, that's my similar guess, Jonathan. Maybe we'll have some sort of midday revival or late morning or something like that. It's 10:03, so who knows? Maybe we'll see something kind of pop up at one point, but man. Trying to get some size here at 88. Let's see if we can play this one. Long at 88. Average down there just a slight bit. Looking for a move back over 90. It's tough today, very tough. Yeah, 88, I mean, it's getting chipped nicely, but there's still a lot of downside pressure here, so it's just, it's just not ideal. $15 more seconds in this minute. I was thinking we might see a move over 90 fairly fast, but I can't believe that. I literally, my limit order was ready to go, but looked at it and got rejected. All right, I'm just gonna take a 1 cent a share profit. I don't know. You know, now it does it. Now it goes. I feel like I'm just getting shaken around today here a little bit. You know, price hit 91 several times. I didn't get executed, and then I finally just lowered my limit order, and then I don't know, small win there, but I kind of feel like it was a loss. I got a little 666 profit here, so I don't know. The market's making fun of me a little bit today. Is what it is. Better take profits quick on a day like today, because, you know, I was holding 5 seconds, you know, too long on pretty much every one of my trades so far, and ended them red when I could have took a small profit. So I'm just, you know, I'd rather take a small profit at this point. See if we could dig out of the hole a little bit, see if the market gets a little bit cleaner at one point, and then maybe get aggressive again. XTNT, we've traded this ticker several times in the past. Having some huge issues here, but at 2.5, this is actually quite an interesting zone. I'm going to quickly watch this one just a little bit here. Size there in the 40s. Going to the 42. I would actually be averaging down right now if I didn't go full size right away. 42. Gotta be calm here. Definitely a lot of sell-off there. 42. Holding though pretty well. 43 holding. Looking at XTNT to have a little bit of a bounce back into the 50s. Yeah, selling momentum out here today is just no joke. It's strong. Watching this move here at 45. Getting chipped nicely. Watching, trying to be careful here. Really trying to be careful. Getting some momentum back here. Looking for that move back. I was looking for a move over 2.5. I thought there was actually quite a bit of potential for that. I think I'm using just a little bit too much size today. I think that's yeah, I'm getting burned hard right now. Trying to stop, planning my stop. Either way, I'm taking a bigger loss. Took a lot. Oh, I could have ended it green, 49. Yeah, okay, well, I'm getting burnt so hard today. That stops me out for the day, down to 1,200. That happened to me almost on every trade today. Pre-market, I on ears, this is hilarious. Here, let me show you ears, literally. Pre-market, this was such a bad day today. This is probably one of my worst trading days of the year. Ears, here, I stop out at 508, my lowest sell. Or no, that was here. Yeah, lowest sell at 508. And then boom, shoots up. Try to buy a pullback, get shaken out before the move higher. Literally right before the move higher. Today literally could have been a green day. Oh my God, does exactly what I wanted. Today could have been a green day by like the difference of, you know, entering and exiting 10, 20, 30 seconds later. But that's every day, you know, that's every day. But today it's very noticeable. Yeah, so I'm stopped out of the day here. I'm not allowed to trade anymore. I hit my max stop on the day, down 10% of my average position size. So that's it, guys. That's it. That's it for me today. Yeah, it's frustrating. It's definitely frustrating because you're like, I knew that was going to happen. I knew this was the perfect bounce, but you know, my mistake was I had so much conviction, and I was right, but my timing was off, right? So I was too biased. I should have cut my losses when the bounce didn't happen because I originally wanted the bounce here, right? I ended up holding here, and then pretty much I just get stopped out right at the perfect low, right before an 8% move back to the upside. This would have been, that's a $1,600 move. So I would have probably not closed at the perfect high or something like that, but that could have put me back to break even on the day, just like that, you know? So that's how close it is sometimes with, you know, being profitable, being not profitable. I'm sitting awkwardly in my chair right now, so I gotta move my camera down just a little bit. Okay, that's better. Yeah. It's definitely, it's just unfortunate. I don't know, it is what it is. You know, today I got aggressive. I used big size. I did everything that I've been wanting to do, but the market, it was not the market for that. And the only thing I have to think about right now is like, I don't want this to affect me on a good day. I don't want it to be a good day where I need to be getting aggressive, taking big size, and then I'm taking half size. I'm, you know, not getting aggressive. I think to me that's like the biggest loss, is like when a bad trading day where you're aggressive messes up a future trading day, because you're a little bit, you know, traumatized and you don't want to get aggressive, and, you know, you end up missing a bunch of good moves and then having FOMO later, and then, you know, just being sloppy Sally throughout. So yeah, I don't know. Everyone that walked away early today, I mean, that's, you know, that was probably the thing to do. Again, you know, that's sometimes the problem with streaming, is you're just kind of sitting here and you're like, well, you know, I should probably do something, right? But yeah, it is what it is. At least, you know, with XTNT on the bright side, I closed out at 41. You know, I could have closed out at 38 and like cried. But yeah, it is what it is. Damn, I can't believe I missed it by that close, huh? Crazy. It happens to all of us though, and I think at least I can show you guys here, you know, as raw as it gets, like it happens to all of us. So when you guys write, you know, in the chat, you're having a red day, you're just, you know, you're missing everything by like, you know, a little bit, you know, I've had you know, dozens of those days as well, you know, so share it with the community. Well, since I'm done day trading today, I guess we might as well switch over to the swing trades, quickly look at them. But yeah, overall, swing trading, we are down today, $1,200. Really unfortunate. I was, you know, we were having a great start to the week. I mean, to the month. Yeah, it was all like looking really good. I was pretty stoked. I was like, okay, you know, let's go. But, you know, they gave back some serious profits today. Well, what day is today? Today is Monday the 12th. Let's just go to April quickly. Yeah, we actually gave back a lot. We gave back half of our profits for April today. That's a serious loss. It's really unfortunate. It's already halfway through the month. Oy, oy, oy. That's a little stressful. All right, well, let's not pour salt in the wound. In terms of swing trading here, like I was saying before, you know, it's not like the best day. NASDAQ is kind of recovering a little bit, which is nice. So I'm pretty happy about that. We're getting close to a double top here. I think if the NASDAQ breaks the double top, I think we could be off to a nice little jolly run for a little bit. So that's really the question here. You know, can we do that? We need at least like a good, like probably 1 to 2% day, and then hold the highs for a solid breakout. So that's what I'm hoping for. Overall, with our IRA account, I still like all of them except XL. You guys already know that. I'm not a biggest fan of XL. I try to close our XL position, and then, you know, I wouldn't even say I was greedy. I had much higher expectations and for the move, and it didn't even, you know, go nearly as close as I was hoping for. So I ended up not being able to close my position, although, you know, my plan was to close the position fairly soon. So everything's just, you know, slow and selling off, honestly. Slow. Even PaySafe just keeps on going down. It's ridiculous. Like, everything is going down. So, you know, this is why I always say with a swing trade portfolio, you want to have a longer time horizon, because you never know. You know, you might have the greatest stock or you have a great pick, but, you know, you're just in a market lull for 2, 3, 4 weeks, you know. So I always give myself 8 weeks usually for my swing trades. Usually I'm typically more interested in momentum, but, you know, we had some big sell-offs, and then I was dip trading and averaging into some kind of nicer plays, waiting for the market to come back. And, you know, talk about, I guess, just too soon. Like, for swing trades, this has probably been one of the longer lulls in the last 2-3 years for my swing trading, which is, you know, it is what it is. But VIH is coming back slowly. Big resistance on VIH. XL, I'm waiting for any kind of positive news again on XL. Again, I was thinking we might see like 11, 12, maybe even, you know, 12.5 or something like that. That's why I wasn't selling here. I didn't really think I was getting greedy. I was like, okay, well, let's see if it hits resistance, and then, you know, give it maybe a try or two to break it. But if it doesn't break it on like the second try, and, you know, I'll be out really quick. But we didn't even get even close to the resistance. So I was like, oh, you know, I just, like, my expectations are still like from January, February, where you just have these kind of more extreme moves, or, you know, even March. So I guess I haven't, you know, I haven't pivoted enough from that, but I don't know. I don't really regret any of my trading, because, you know, when it is good, or, you know, every day is different. So you can't not try, right? You don't make money not trading. So you gotta try. And I think what I'm doing right is, you know, I'm cutting my losses and, you know, live to trade another day. ATNF, look at this thing, really consolidated, had a nice triple bottom, and now popping back to the upside. Is anyone trading this one? Because this is probably looking like one of the best tickers at the moment. Take care, Jonathan. ResX says Call of Duty time. Amen. You know what, Juan? I was not even looking at XRP. Let me pull it up here. I'm actually kind of curious. Some Ethereum trading there. I've been kind of shaking on this one myself. And today was not the best day here. XRP. Big resistance coming up on XRP, but wow, what a freaking move. What did I miss on XRP? What kind of news did this ticker have? There it is. Ripple's, oh my god, this site has so many pop-ups, I'm about to throw up. Ripple's bosses have scored another legal victory in their already protracted struggle with the American regulatory SEC. Ruling magistrate judge upheld a bid to respect the privacy of the personal financial records of CEO Brad Garlinghouse, Executive Chairman Chris Larson. And the relatively positive news has given the market a firm boost upwards, increasing interest in the token even more. I gotta say, the catalyst isn't something I would be running home about, but for the fact, you know, sometimes it doesn't take a lot, right? Because there might be shorts, there's so much, you know, different factors. So sometimes all you need is a small catalyst to make a big move. I think XL is the perfect example of that, literally the perfect example of that, because they had, why is this not loading? They had a catalyst that they had like 14 Jeeps or SUVs, I don't know, with like a different hybrid system. I forgot what it was, but it was like literally around 14 cars with like, you know, new installments or something like that. It was so ridiculous. And this company goes up 50%. This is not a small company. I was like $500 million in market cap. It was ridiculous. We were talking about this on this big day. So, and the reason for that is, you know, because you have a lot of shorts, you have dip buyers, you have momentum traders. So now you have all these people with totally different agendas, just really trading what's hot, right? And, you know, people closing out their positions, maybe people even getting squeezed out from their shorts. So you have all these, just like, you know, GameStop, for example, right? That's a perfect example as well. So I'm actually, I'm not trading XRP anymore. I'm not investing in XRP. What I'm trying to say by that is I nearly don't have enough knowledge anymore of this ticker. But I like this move doesn't necessarily surprise me. But at the same time, I'm wondering, you know, how justified is the move? So that's kind of interesting here. But heck, you know, it's quite wild to see this. And I have my crypto investments, and you know, I like day trading small caps. I feel like that's really nice. And for crypto, I swing trade a bit, like Ethereum. I swing trade at the moment, but mostly I'm just accumulating investment wise, because that's the easiest way not to trip over yourself with crypto, because it's yeah, I feel like it's tough sometimes swing trading patterns that are, you know, delayed, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4 days, or, you know, day trading like overnight plays, because they fake you out a lot. I like to trade my quick moves. Today I was getting faked out though, left and right, and yeah. So if you're a new person here on the stream, you're probably like, well, Alex, you know, horrible at day trading too, but everyone's got a different style. And to me, I really enjoy day trading the small caps. I like knowing, you know, I'm going to sit down in the next 2-3 hours is the volume, and that's where I'm going to work, and then I'm done. You know, that to me is nice. Unfortunately, you know, today wasn't so much that that niceness, so that's a little bit unfortunate. ACY, big move after that halt too, huh? Got halted here, popped all the way up to the 13, selling off a little bit. Yeah, I mean there was potential today, but just wasn't ideal. Yeah, Aaron, it's been a tough month. Heck yeah, Juan. That's a freaking nice return. Yep, yeah, that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. The SEC is settling in. Also, a good lesson today. I mean, yeah, we could have maybe gotten green on some of these trades, but ultimately, today was a bit of a disaster. And you got to cut your losses, because what if, like, eventually I fold my cards here, or I'm still holding from this trade, and now I'm down 5, 6, 7%. That's really, really nasty stuff. So you got to cut your losses. PBTS, so that's why I don't really regret anything. It's a little bit unfortunate how some of these turned out, for sure. Let's look at XTNT. A little refresher. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, XTNT, right here, I was about to stop out, and I pretty much got at least a little bit better execution, 2-3 cents off the lows. But this flush could have been here, and then all of a sudden, I'm down 2K on the day, and then what? Then I'm way past my max stop. So that's why I'm saying I don't really regret anything. I got to cut my losses. The fact that it was a big slap in the face here, and I cut near the low, and then this happens, that's trading for you. Sometimes you get slapped around a little bit like that, so I can't really be too upset. Yeah. Well, I think I'm gonna wrap it up there. There's not a lot for me in terms of swing trading I want to be talking about right now. I feel like a little bit of a broken record with a lot of the swing trading things I've been commenting on. So I'll kind of leave it at that. I probably want to do a little bit more research into a few new swing trades. I want to kind of get a little bit of a read some, I don't know, see what some other investors are up to in terms of where the momentum is right now. Do some research right now through my own stocks. Big plays, and then see if I feel like I'm noticing a bit of a new trend, or I don't know, follow the momentum. So once I find that out, that's something I would like to share and probably talk about a little bit longer. But right now, I'm still I've still pretty high conviction, but with everything we're holding besides XL. So again, I just keep holding, and I think everything's gonna be fine with the day trading. Today was a bad day. It's been slow the last few weeks. Again, nothing really is bothering me too much. You just gotta stay consistent, and eventually things will turn. Yeah, so that's really my feedback. Keep on doing what you're doing, because statistically it works. All right, guys, I'm out of here then. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon, like Ramoli says. Take care, everyone. Stay safe, make some awesome trades, or don't trade anymore at all. Depends, how you're able to trade this market. I'm sure some of you guys are killing it, but for my personal strategy, it looks like it wasn't working today. So peace out, guys, and I'll see you then first thing tomorrow morning. Ciao, ciao.